Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be playing Demise, King of Armageddon, the deck. Now this is really fun. This deck basically just constantly nukes the board and OTKs your opponent really easily with being able to summon out the Supreme King of Armageddon and your Demise, your little Demise, and being able to attack your opponent with Ruin, Queen of Oblivion quite a few times. It just has so many ritual summons that is just so amazing in this deck, and it's just easy to play and easy to have fun with. It does play the implications or incantations or however you say them. I'd have to look at them again. But they're really fun. It's a really easy to play deck, and it's actually a pretty cheap deck to play, just saying. So let's get straight into this, guys, and see what I'm playing. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell to so you can become a part of the notification squad. And if you are a part of the notification squad, comment down below and tell me that you are so I can give you a free heart. So let's see what we're playing. So we're going to be playing 3 copies of... Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm playing this deck a little bit differently than the average person. This deck is really interesting. So I'm playing 3 copies of Demise, Supreme King of Armageddon. Demise, Supreme King of Armageddon is just an overall amazing card. Basically, he has kind of the same effect as the original Demise. You can pay 2,000 life points to destroy as many cards on the field as possible, and if you do, inflict 200 points of damage to your opponent for each card destroyed that they controlled. He didn't have that 200 effect before, but he does now because he just got a lot bigger. And then he has the effect of, while this ritual summon card is on the field, your ritual monsters cannot be destroyed in battle, and if all monsters used to ritual summon him were ritual monsters, you do not pay life points to activate his effect, which is amazing because you don't have to pay the 2k to blow up the board. So it's just a really good card. I just absolutely love it. And he saves himself because he doesn't destroy himself, and then you can attack your opponent for 3k. We played 3 copies of Ruin, Supreme Queen of Oblivion. Her effect is basically that if she's on the field, when this ritual summon card is on the field, ritual monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. So it protects all your ritual monsters from Demise's unrelenting rage. So it's just amazing. And then on top of that, if all monsters are used to ritual summon this card, it can make a second attack during each battle phase. And if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. So it's kind of like Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. When you attack, it does the damage that the monster had for attack points, which is just amazing. And then I play 3 copies of Demise, King of Armageddon. So that's actually all I play for ritual monsters. I think this is the optimal ratio. I feel like the little Demise aren't that great. I usually end up tributing either or to do it, or I use the implication monsters or incantations, whatever they are, to use to ritual summon it. All of these out really easily. So for the other monsters, I play 3 copies of Talismandra. Basically, all you have to do with Talismandra is reveal a ritual monster, and you can special summon both this card and 1 implication monster from your deck to your field. And then if you do, you get to add a ritual. If this one's the one that's special summon, you get to add a ritual monster. And then Kandal lets you add a ritual spell, but you have to reveal a ritual spell to summon him. If you special summon. So usually what I do is I reveal either or, and then I'll special summon either or from my deck and get whatever particular piece I need to summon out either Demise or Ruin. And then I play 2 copies of Bookstone. Bookstone is good to use to summon out these because Bookstone's effect is that you can reveal a ritual spell, special summon this and another implication from your deck, and then if he special summon, you get to target a ritual spell in your grave and add it back to your hand. The pin's effect is that you get to special summon this card the same way, and then if it's the one that gets special summoned, you can target a ritual monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So that's just some really cool effects that they have. I have a couple of other monsters. I'm going to move these over, guys, so we can get into those, because this deck is a very monster-heavy deck. So that's it for the implications and Demise stuff. So let me show you the other stuff that I play in here. So really quickly, let me move that. So we're going to be playing 3 copies of Manju. Manju is just a good normal summon in the deck because you can get either ritual spells or ritual monsters from your deck. I played 3 copies of Senju as well because it lets you add ritual monsters on normal summon. And then I played 3 copies of Sonic Bird. I wanted to optimize the searching in the deck as much as possible. I know what you guys are thinking. That is a lot of normal summons. And you got to remember, I only have 9 normal summons in the deck, which I know sounds like a lot, but I can get the exact combo piece I need to OTK my opponent. Like that. Really fast. So that's why I play the Sonic Birds and the Senjus. If you don't want to play the Senjus and the Sonic Birds, you can drop them out to play the little Demise, the one that's the Knight or whatever he is, the level 4, and play like 3 Call by the Graves as well. You can go that route. That's a totally understandable route. I like this because it searches so much, and it's ridiculously easy to search. You can even throw off your opponent's hand traps by normal summoning one of these, and then they think you don't have the Demise. You summon out Demise anyways, and you OTK your opponent, and you use these for ritual fodder. So that's why I played this. So that's it for the monsters, guys. Let's get into the spells. So for the spells, I am playing 3 copies of Pre-Prep of Rites. You can only search the little Demise. You can only search the regular old Demise, King of Armageddon, with this. You cannot search the other ones. And you search Into the World with this as well. So you cannot search any of the other ones. You have to search him, because it specifically lists him on the Into the World. So we play 3 copies of Into the World as well. This lets you ritual summon in either Ruin Queen of Oblivion or Demise King of Armageddon. And then you just tribute the materials or the number of levels in order to special summon it. Then I play 3 copies of Cycle of the World. Cycle of the World is just an amazing card. This card can be used to ritual summon Ruin Queen of Oblivion or Demise King of Armageddon. And you tribute monsters from your field whose total level equal or exceed the level of that monster. So it's going to be either 8 or 10, and then except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle this card back into the deck, add an Into the World from your deck to your hand, and then you can add a Ruin or Demise from your graveyard to your hand. So it lets you kind of recycle your stuff and do more plays, and that's why I really like playing as a 3 of. So this is a really good lineup. You're going to play this regardless if you play the Sonic Birds or the other cards. You're going to play this. So I never brick with this. I really never brick with this. I always have a ritual monster that I can summon and OTK my opponent. The final 3 cards I play is I really liked this card playtesting, so I bumped it up to 3, is Turning of the World. I can set this on my opponent and activate it on their turn because it's a quick play. This card is used to ritual summon Demise or Ruin from your hand or deck. And from your hand or your deck. And then you must also tribute monsters from your hand whose total levels equal or exceed the total level of the ritual monster. So it's okay that I have to ritual summon it from my hand, because all I have to do is send, like, for instance, let's say I have, this is why I play this engine in here, okay? Let's say I have Sonic Bird and this in my hand, okay? I have this in my hand, and I draw into Turning of the World, and I've already used a Manju that turn, okay? Like, that's my opening hand with a Manju and another ritual monster. Like that right there. Okay, I will set this on my opponent, and then if they break my whole board during their battle phase, I'll flip the Turning of the World, or at their end phase, I'll flip Turning of the World, get rid of these 2 from my hand, and then special summon Demise King of Armageddon. So I can get that board nuke on the beginning of my turn and just go in at my opponent with Demise. And summon another one if I draw something to summon a second one. So it's just really easy if I go into those sorts of plays to use Turning of the World as a 3 of. And it's such a good card. So we're going to play 3 copies of it. I think it's awesome at 3. If you guys don't want to play it, that's okay. I love it at 3 though. So that's it for the main deck, guys. Let's get in the extra deck. And we are like doubling down on ritual stuff in this deck. Like, it's amazing. I cannot wait for the other implication stuff to come out, or incantations in the OCG. Because when they come out, I'm going to make Demise implications. So it's going to be awesome. So I play 1 copy of Gustav Max, because you can make 2 level 10s on board and burn your opponent for 2k. Which is just easy to OTK your opponent. So that's why I played as a 1 copy of Super Dreadnought Cannon Super Dora. I'm going to change this a little bit when Juggernaut comes out. I'm probably going to play Juggernaut in every single deck that I can make ring 10s in. Then I play the Spider Engine, which in my opinion is the only way to play it, is like this. I play 2 copies of Ravenous Tarantula. Sometimes I stop at Ravenous Tarantula. I don't go any farther than it, because its effect is that it gains, all monsters I control gain attack and defense equal to the difference of my life points and my opponent's life points, and then I can destroy all special summon monsters, or when this XYZ summon card Each time your opponent special summons a monster, inflict 600 points of damage to them. So you can make this, put it in defense, get it really big because you have to pay life points. And then every time they special summon something, they lose 600. Then you detach material to destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls with less attack or equal to this card. So if you're down 4k, you can make this and blow up your opponent's board as well. I don't usually stop on Pain Gainer. I usually go up into 77 if I'm going to do this. So I go up all the way. I play Utopia the Lightning as well, which is Utopia, Utopia S Prime, and Utopia the Lightning. You need that lineup to make it so you can attack twice with him. Sometimes you need to. Exciton Knight just to kind of blow board if I need to, because I'm not doing that enough. Then I play a Nightmare Cerberus to pop a monster if I need to. Nightmare Phoenix to pop spells and traps if I need to specifically. Unicorn just to bounce stuff. Boral Sword in the off chance that I make it. And then Boral Load in again in the off chance that I make it. Sometimes I don't even make these. I usually just make Gustav Max and maybe Pain Gainer or Ravenous Tarantula. Like, that's my two big monsters that I make in this deck. So anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this deck profile down in the comments down below. Hit that bell so you can become a part of the notification squad. And I have to say, this deck is super fun. I'm glad that they remade the Demise cards as what they did. It's a super fun deck just to be able to play that old retro Demise King of Armageddon, because I actually was playing in the format that this card came out in, and it just it was like one of the first ritual monsters, I think, to ever appear on the ban list. And I think that's why they gave it support, is because it's just an overall fan favorite card, and it's just an amazing card overall. So, like I said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell there to become part of the notification squad, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And let's have a like for Aqua, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is on its way. So, anyways, guys, see you around.